We're talking about Bernini now. We're calling this one the Trapani.
Ooh.
Bernini Trapani, an 8-spout, 2-tier fountain tower with timer. That's right. The sale price tonight is $61.95. You're saving over $17 off of the original QVC price that was $79, and 4 easy payments of $15.49. Over 6,500 have been sold in a month.
Wow.
That is unbelievable. And you're getting some really great options with this, which I think is super fun, that you can sort of flip it over and create a completely different look and feel. Now, the one that we have with us right here on our table is the brownstone. We only have 600 available in brownstone. We got a few more on QVC to show you right now. We also have it available in a couple different colors here, like the dark slate. We have 120 in dark slate. We also have it in this very cool gray marble, 375 in gray marble. This beautiful patina copper, 420 left in patina copper. And the last option we have is white stone. We have 24, so hurry on that one. I think this is so cool for so many different reasons. We're gonna bring in Jack Yeiser, who's gonna tell us even more about this very cool Trapani by Bernini. Hey, Jack.
I think you just like saying that.
I do like saying it.
And I'm really happy to bring this to you. And you know, what gives it that ability for 2 looks is this self-contained pump. Now, this is the magic of Bernini. This self-contained pump, it just takes 4 D-cell batteries. And look at this, I just set it inside the shell, or the tower as we like to call it. And then I'm gonna add actually the rain shower spray tip. You get 3 spray tips, so you can choose which is your favorite, but I like this one a lot to start with. And look at that, instantly at the push of a button, I've made a fountain. And let me just show you, let's see how we can get that to show up a little bit better. You get this beautiful kind of showering effect that really has this nice splashing sound. And actually, the best part about this is birds love this tip. They actually love to come up and take a sip from it or just kind of bathe in it. It's a really beautiful addition to your garden that'll just bring life closer to your space.
Oh, it's so pretty. I too like that tip. I think it just reminds me of so many like grand fountains just all over. But what's so fun and what's so wonderful about a fountain moment is that you're creating not only the beauty, but the sound and the look and that sort of serenity that we we get overcome with when we hear that. It brings us to a calm place, which I think all of us need in our lives, especially if we're gonna go hang out in the back or the front or inside, because this is good inside too, right?
Exactly, and well, fountains are such a full sensory experience. You know, you get to hear them, you can see them, and sometimes, you know, especially if you're near some of those bigger fountains, you can even feel them. They are one of the nicest things I love about a nice fountain is when there's that kind of spray lifting off of them and they can kind of cool the air. And almost, you know, fountains almost, to me, act like an air purifier or just a mood purifier in a room or a space. They just make everything feel better in that area.
Oh, I could not agree with you more. So here's those 3 tips that you're getting that Jack was just telling us about. So this one creates that sort of showering moment that we're seeing with a little like spout and about. Which one does this do?
So that is the umbrella. That'll actually create, I think it's 6 to 8 spreads of streams, and it covers across the entire top of the fountain. It's really great when you have it in the more modern kind of spillover style because it pushes the water very evenly across it. Right here, I've got the 3rd option, which is the pirouette. Now, the pirouette I love the most because I like to call it the little water fire. It's very natural because the water, as it shoots up, you know, it falls back on itself and it falls in this kind of random, kind of natural way that I think is just amazing to look at.
Oh, it's very cool. And now, correct me if I'm wrong, can we turn this one over to create like a infinity pool, right?
Exactly. So what you got there is the new spouted top. And so that's actually what makes this an 8-spout 2-tier fountain. We've never done that before with these fountain towers. Typically, they're only a single tier. But with that, you actually get 4 extra spouts and an extra tier of pouring over. It's great, but here, I'll show you how you flip it over. So right here, I've got it set up in the 4-spout direction. But if I just flip it over, again, I'll push the button and I'll make an entirely different looking fountain. And now I've got these wonderful kind of leaflets over here, and they're now the main focus instead of the spouts. And it's a little bit more modern. You know, it's not the traditional pouring over style or spout style waterfall fountain that most people are used to, but it's got kind of this, you know, drain over the sides, effect that just makes the fountain glisten because it's all coming down on the facade right here. And that just looks beautiful in the sunlight.
It really does. Really, really beautiful detail that's happening all the way around this fountain. So the one that I've got here in studio with us is what we're calling the brownstone, which is really, really beautiful. It gives that sort of weathered look with all of those different sort of browns that you're seeing there. Now, Jack, can you confirm, are we getting this bowl that we're seeing here? No, we're just getting the fountain itself, right?
I wish. That looks amazing. And I love how they set this up because this is really showing the kind of depth you can work with. That's an extremely shallow bowl. Most, you're not usually going to think, ooh, let me make a fountain out of that. But you can, and you can really put it anywhere. I love the styling with the extra seashells as well. It really matches everything inside of there. It's a nice design.
Beautiful.
I don't know who made that photo, but, give them some more of our fountains because I love that look.
Love that. Yeah, me too. If you want that white stone that you're seeing there, we only have 20 left in that one. We also have it available in patina copper. We have 420 left in patina copper. We have the gray marble, 375. The dark slate, we have 120. And then that brownstone that we have here with us, we have plenty to go around in the brownstone. But this is what is this sort of made out of, Jack? Because it looks really, really cool with all of the design and detail.
Yeah, it's a durable plastic. So why we like this is because it's crush proof. It can fall over and not get damaged. A lot of those stone or a lot of the other materials that you would normally use to make a fountain, they can crack whenever they get dropped. And we figured this would be in your hand so much we didn't want to make something that would potentially get dropped and then crack. But what I love is on these fountains, with that additional finial for the 4 spouts, you can use it not just to create a beautiful, extended water feature, but you can actually use it for a lot of other things, like a self-watering planter, like I've got this one over here set up in. And I think what's so lovely about this is it has this, auto watering ability to where the water will fill up from the bottom and then drain out, so it'll aerate the soil. It's actually how plants want to be watered. So it's a really lovely addition that you're going to get for your fountain on that finial. And that finial is so amazing. It's one of the best ones we've made.
Yeah, that is super cool. I mean, a bird feeder, an infinity pool, a self-watering planter. I mean, that is awesome. This is the hybrid of very cool fountains. Thank you so much for joining us, Jack. This is so fun having you on.
Thanks for having me.
We'll see you soon. $61.95 for this, and 4 easy payments of $15.49 can bring home the Trapani by Bernini.
I'm sad we have to leave our fragrant flowers.